How to be a successful jazz musician in 5 easy steps. Step 1. Record some bass. Step 2. Lay down some drums. Step 3. Add some chords. Step 4. Add a killing horn solo.
Step 5. Get a real job.
Never gigged, plays like a dream. I'm practically giving it away at this price. No lowballers, I know what I got.
Could be.
Oh, good. You bastard!
Why you didn't tell me about the bridge?
I did.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you did not.
I said stop.
I don't understand what you be saying.
What?
You see what I'm saying?
Watch my girlfriend's reaction when I play a song I wrote for her.
If you shut the fuck.
What is going on, everyone? It feels so good to be back. My name is Sono Jono.
New world order.
And I am now officially no longer getting AdSense on this YouTube channel. For some reason, YouTube decided that I am not who I am. And this is the reason why this button
New world order
exists. Anyway, I did not want to bother everyone with that message because it is under wraps that I am still trying to figure out on my end, because this was kind of the dream of why I started YouTube, was for that glorious 1K sub. I'm joking, guys. It's not really because of that, but it's awesome that I reached that much in 2023. So give everyone here a round of applause, because I was not expecting that at all this year. Was not expecting that much following and that much supporters in this page and on this YouTube channel in general. So I thank every one of you that tune in into these type of live streams. I know I've been gone for a month doing this due to personal family reasons that I had to take care of. And this week I actually got sick, so my voice is a little bit kind of mucusy because of that sickness going on. So you might hear some of that in the background. But in the meantime, let's get on to today's topics and what's going on basically for the channel in 2024. And what we do best over here, of course, is looking at some deals on Reverb and Talk Bass, especially during these holidays. And you might probably be wondering what's the deal with the Mike Kerr signature bass on the thumbnail. I mean, remember the last time I reviewed the Mike Kerr bass and people started acting crazy all over the comment section? I think I got a clip of that. Let me pull that up. I might have a clip of those people reacting on the comment section. Let me oh, did I? What? Is it not? Huh. Interesting. Well, this was kind of how it went down. So you can imagine the comment section was just berating me, having a field day over here on my thoughts and opinions on a Mike Kerr signature bass. Matter of fact, that is exactly how it went down. Oh, I actually found it. There we are. So, if you are wondering, that is definitely going to be covered in my top 3 best and worst basses for 2023. That is a video coming soon because there are other videos that you might have also noticed as I took a brief pause in November due to, again, the family situation. And again, slowly gaining that momentum back. And the Nordstrand series for the jazz bass pickups will resume next year in 2024. So you're going to be seeing other shelved content that I have been meaning to upload in the channel for this year. So you're going to see a few videos of my long hair reviewing and unboxing some basses that you will be seeing this coming week. So stay tuned. And yeah, as well as a lot of other bases coming in 2024. So allow me to show you as I get them behind the scenes while I go into commercial break. Let's see what we can give you in the meantime for a commercial break.
You don't need like these EMG humbuckers and rats and all this stuff to like be heavy. Like what you need is to be sad as shit.
I had some drippage.
You stop. It's not the gear that makes you heavy. It's the trauma you're dealing with through the gear. That's all I'm saying. Everyone's like, how do you get your tones? Oh, just be real sad. That's how you do it.
So here is one for starters. This is actually going to be a custom build for 2024. It's kind of like a challenge I did for myself. I believe it's going to be like a under $600 budget build your own bass, even though technically I came up with this stock Squier Jaguar vintage modified stock for $200 used. And I figured, you know what, let me just strip the entire bass, leaving the bridge and adding a 5-hole, that's right, a 5-hole control plate for a PJ Squier vintage modified, which by the way, this isn't the original neck. I ended up swapping it for another another Jaguar bass I have that's also going to be featured in 2024. Again, there is a lot of basses I'm going to be featuring. It's just that there is a lot, and I only have a small bed that can carry 2 others that I have on the side. But I'm just, yeah, there's just so much. I am really looking forward to 2024 for sure. But yeah, this is going to be quite the interesting mod for sure. And yeah, I like it. It's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to it. I guess the only thing I'm going to tell you to tease all of you for the new preamp, because the preamp on these vintage modified Jaguar specials are ass. Like it is, it's booty cheeks.
Nope.
So yeah, we're gonna upgrade the preamp on this bass with a dark glass tone capsule. I'm really looking forward to hearing what a dark glass tone capsule can do for a PJ bass, because I've heard it in other configurations on YouTube. I just have not came across one for a PJ bass, so that's gonna be a cool one. Yeah. And then there are 2 others. You kind of already see one in the back behind me. That's the Fender Green Snot bass. That's actually a personal favorite. I did an unboxing for it on this channel, but I'm gonna say a lot more detail on the review coming in 2024. And let me get up for this one here, because this is one that I sentimentally love, and this is a Squier Affinity Squier Affinity Jazz Bass in a burgundy mist color, which I really adore. It's just the color. I just love the color, and of course, adding my own torque pick guard. And I did I did do something with the control plate here. I swapped it for a, what do they call it? A solderless jazz control plate. So that way I'm not having to resolder different pickups every time I try new pickups. This is just once I want to get new bass pickups, I just, connect into these solderless joints and they just snap right in. And I don't got to worry about a soldering heat or an iron. I just right to it. And I like Anarchist Gamer's comment, because earlier in 2023, which is already a spoiler for this week, I am doing an unboxing of a Sire bass, and I think I do say it in my review that Sire is definitely a better Fender and a better alternative than a Squire bass if you can't come across a Squire and all you have is a Sire. I'm gonna definitely go with Sire all day, all day. That's right. So that's one right here. And the last one, this beauty right here, is a Sire semi-hollow fretless jazz. I'm saying jazz all over today. Is a Sire, not even a Sire. What's going on? See, this is what happens when I don't. Hold up.
Nope. Nope. Do it live.
This is what happens when I'm not active for a month here. To start slurring my words. But no, this is an Ibanez semi-hollow bass. That's a fretless. It's beautiful. You can't really hear it, but I love it. And this is what I'm looking forward to reviewing in 2024. Now, let's do what's. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And that is with love. Let's acknowledge some of the comments here. What's good, Adam Jet? And what is good, Proper S? And here we are, shouting out to the comments here. Floof in the building. And you know how it is.
Oh, the humanity.
And thank you. Thank you. Bass Clef Connoisseur. And that is definitely a lot of holes. Yeah, dude. I mean, I think that Ibanez is actually tuned a half step down because I was playing along to some death songs, you know, the metal band Death. I was playing along to it and I've noticed that it does really good. The hollow to me, like off the dome, the Ibanez SRH, the hollow fretless bass, if I were to choose that over the Beetle bass, you know, the Hofner, I mean, that Ibanez blows the Hofner out of the way. I would definitely categorize the Ibanez SRH to the Ibanez or to the Beatles bass, the Hofner. And if I can find the fretted version, because they did make a fretted version of those Ibanez SRH basses, then I'd be set. I would never look for a Beatles type bass because that bass would do it for me. And I don't even got to worry about getting that iconic look or the iconic sound. I can just get that Ibanez out of the rack and just start playing along to Beatles tunes. And then everyone will be convinced in the studio that I am playing a Hofner bass, but it's not a Hofner. Like, that's just how good that Ibanez bass sounds to me. So finding a fretted version is actually going to be the mission for me in 2024. I did come across one earlier in 2023, but it was a 5-string version and that sold like that. It wasn't even up for like an hour or two. It just went gone. So I'm definitely going to yeah. And I'm not a big fan of how those Hofner basses feel. That's why I would much rather go for the Ibanez, because at least with that body, it is big enough for me to kind of hold on to with my forearm to rest. And even though I'm not a big guy compared to Bully, I just, to me, it doesn't feel like a bass. It just feels like a toy. Like I'm getting something off of a Mad Catz Guitar Hero controller. Like that's just how a Hofner bass feels to me. And that's why I would much rather go for an Ibanez. Yeah, much better than an Ibanez SRH. But yeah, the best Fender bass for me is a Jaguar PJ. See, this is okay. I like you, Anarchist. Like mm. We can definitely be friends for sure. But yeah. So without further ado, we're going to start with them deals off Reverb. And let's see. We're gonna go share screen now. But what do you mean I can't access the screen? Try capturing a different screen. Well then, are we gonna have to do it live? Are we?
Do it live!
Okay, hold up. Technical issues, because I didn't want to use Google. I use Brave, by the way. I use the browser Brave because it helps get rid of pop-ups and a lot of the crazy stuff that internet does, typically. So we're gonna have to do it live again.
Do it live!
So without further ado, let's do a little segment here on Reverb deals. So let's cue the music.
Never gigged plays like a dream. I'm practically giving it away at this price. No lowballers. I know what I got.
All right. So you can tell that the seller definitely knows what he's got. So let us now refresh into the deals we have going on Reverb. And what do we have here? These are some very interesting selections we got going on for the show tonight. And okay, this one caught my eye right here, the Sandberg. Sandbergs to me, they are very expensive. I've always seen them in the 1,000 range for some reason. But we see it here for $750. Not bad. Considering that we can make an offer, I think that is also not that bad. And let's look at some pictures. I wonder what that black knob does, because that's very strange. I don't see it often in P basses, especially 3 knobs. I've always seen them in PJs, but okay. A little bit of blemishes here. Let's see what the description has to say. Oh, interesting. It's got a 2-band preamp, so it's an active precision bass. I personally don't know how I feel about active P basses, but here it is. Okay. And this was listed not too long ago. So this is still fresh as we are doing it live.
Do it live!
So $750? Deal or no deal? I would say it's a deal for what it is, but I would definitely make an offer just because you never know that they might go low than what their asking price is. So will I say it's a deal?
Give me a hell yeah!
You got it. But it's an active P bass that, take it away. This is how I feel.
I can't get jiggy with this shit!
Someone's had to say it. Okay, moving on. All right, so we're seeing very high dollared instruments that just don't look. Look at this. This is just.
It burns! Oh, it burns!
Yeah, I
can't get jiggy with this shit!
No. It's a great wall art for someone that is into abstract painting. Is someone from, okay, I was actually really close to saying this bass is probably from New York, but no, this is from Canada. So what's worse, New York or Canada? I'll let you guys decide. And shout out to my man. In the chats. Appreciate you here. And yeah, it's got Aguilars. It's got all of the cool boutique stuff all over. Very interesting bass. But yeah, again, I just something about it. Oh man, look at the body. This is the back of it, by the way. This is the back.
Oh, the humanity.
Ugh, just god awful. I'm sorry, everyone. Okay. Oh, cool. Perfect. Here is a Fender Pinot Palladino custom bass. Definitely in the very high dollar range. I mean, you can get it. You can get it extremely cheaper off of a Squire made in China classic vibe. That's like $500. That by the way, I did see one listed on Reverb a couple days ago, and it sold once again, just like that. Because that's when you know those basses from Squire, hands down, the best. And they are going to keep being the best until we are alive. Honestly, I predict that bass in the next 20 years to become one of those instruments that are just going to be extremely hard to get, extremely hard to find, and it's going to be worth not up to this price that we see here, but half that, at least in the 1,000 range. Like, let's just predict in the next 20 to 35 years, it's going to be that much because they are worth it. Buy them now while they're $500 or $600, whatever the price that you may come across. Those Squire basses that look like this in Fiesta Red. I wish I can come with a color for it. I mean, I wish I can pull it up right now. I mean, let's just do it live. Forget it. Just go ahead.
Do it live!
Okay, so let's do a little comparison. And I'll look it up too. The one that's sold recently. Oh, probably should have been more specific and just put bass. Because it's all about the bass, right? And let's go to sold listings and show you the one that recently sold. This is the one. Nope, actually, no, that's not it. That's the one I bought. Yeah, I'm not trying to show you the one that I bought months ago. Or is it this one? Nope. Anyway, this is pretty much the going price of what a Squire Fiesta Red compared to what a Fender Pinot Palladino goes for. Yeah, I'll take this all day. All day, son. All day. All right. Now we're going to go back to some deals here because I got a little bit autistic there. And, oh, okay. SR 250. This is a great starter bass, by the way. This is actually going to be those instruments that are going to make the top cuts for the best basses to get under $250 for the Christmas year of 2023. This will be it. If you know someone in your family that is looking to learn to play bass or play the bass, this is it. Yeah, it's an active bass, all active, meaning that you're going to need a battery to play this bass, and without it, it's just not going to play. But it's at least a great entry-level bass for someone that wants to get familiar with bass and the whole bass and nothing but the bass.
Let the bass go.
So, yes, absolutely. This is perfect. Stock, everything. Case is not included. So that might be a deal breaker. But again, cases these days run under $100 and you're perfect. Just don't even worry about it. But yeah, that's a deal. And my mouse is acting up. But yeah, that's a deal. Stone Cold, where you at? I'm hyping you up here. Where are you?
Give me a hell yeah!
And then, of course, there are still more to come. All right. Oh, this is a contemporary active. This is really good. And I saw that price too, considering that these brand new go for a lot of money. Double, actually. They go for double brand new. And I'm seeing a very interesting neck here. Is that a fretless? Are we seeing a fretless here? It is a fretless. Hold up. Wait a minute. I can't believe my eyes. We're really seeing this live. We are really seeing this live.
Do it live!
A fretless contemporary active bass for 250. Hold up. We're going to do this live.
Do it live!
Add to cart. PayPal is payment. And let's see, we're going to zip code. And yahoo.com actually. And I'm going to keep this on live for everyone that wants it. I'm not going to buy it up right now live as
Do it live!
we're in the middle of the stream here. So it's there. It's there. And if you thought I was lying, nah, I was close. Where is the evil laugh when we need it?
Oh, the humanity.
But honestly, I feel that way. Just seeing that price, it's very doable. Very doable, considering that it is a fretless neck on a $500 brand new instrument. This is the deal of the century, my guys. Fretless neck, gold pegs, chrome pick guard. I mean, it's not a perfect fit, but who cares? This looks amazing. Strung with brand new Ernie ball strings. Yeah, this isn't going to last. It's only been here for 2 hours. 2 hours, my guys. It's been here for 2 hours. It's going to get bought. I already know it. Like, I'm going to, if I can allow myself, to curse on this stream, I will fucking do it right here. Because that is a deal. Yeah, it's not going to fucking last. Like, look at this shit. And then you got the exposed foot pick right here. Yeah, that's already a deal. $250 and with an exposed feet pick. I mean, you know how people with them feet be like. But look at this. Oh my god. Yeah, someone stop me. Someone stop me before someone like can buy it. Like, honestly, I'll let anyone here in the stream buy it. Just, and you can make an offer too. Like, oh, yeah, let's just have someone buy this. But I'm keeping that page tabbed for the rest of the stream, all right? All right, let's see what's going on with the chat here because I started going a little crazy. Okay, last base looks like. Yeah, I mean, some people got weird tastes, you know? I'm not one of those people. So I guess I saved myself. And here is a great question. See, do you like Harley Benton basses? I think they are great for what they are, and they make better entry bass than Squire depending on the model just for their cheap price. Yes. If you were to check out Floof, I'm going to shout you out Floof on the channel. Check out Floof the bassist on YouTube. I let him borrow my Harley Benton that I modded. That was for $200. I bought it brand new because that's how much they sold for last year. It was basically the Mustang bass, their own Harley Benton's own version of a Mustang bass. And what had happened was, because last year they had a whole controversy of only having a volume and tone knob on a PJ Mustang configuration bass, meaning the PJ pickups would always be on. So you're not able to solo the neck pickup, which is the P pickup, or the bridge pickup, which is the jazz bridge. But in a PJ bass, no one really ever solos the bridge pickup. But personally, I do. So I figured, you know what? Let me do a modification and put a 5-way selector knob. So that way I can have 5 options of having the neck pickup soloed and having the both pickups in parallel and series mode. So that's already like 3 configurations. The bridge pickup soloed. And then because I don't have a 5th option, I just had it be a mute switch. So Harley Benton are really good. And I really like Harley Benton. I just wish this year they had came out with a little bit more affordable basses, but they kind of got a little bit too expensive for their 25th anniversary, which I get it. 25th anniversary, they want to go big and they want to have all of their 25th anniversary models in Fire Mist Gold. And I was really looking into their basically their precision and Music Man pickup configuration, but they're selling it for like $500, and I'm just like,
Nope. Hell no.
it's too expensive, and especially coming from Harley Benton, I just
No.
so. But yeah, I mean, Sire soft cases, they are definitely the best. And yes, at the end of the stream, I will buy that bass. Oh yeah. That's incredible. And that's cool. If it's not too far from you, Floof, that contemporary active bass, try it out. Try it out. But I honestly have a feeling it's gonna be gone by Tuesday, no later than Tuesday. Yeah, I don't even like. I'm not a off. Hold on. Off the record, I'm not a foot person, but if you know anyone that is, I have the link for you. And yes, good. Pull out that Harley Benton I gave you that you're going to review for the channel. Play it. Keep playing it. And yeah, my bass collection. So there is a lot. I will tell you about my bass collection because I have it saved for when I will be doing something like that. I will be talking about my bass collection on the 30th of December, and it is also going to be live streamed on Bully the Kids live stream channel, where we all go in a round table in a panel of other YouTubers here on this YouTube space for the top 3 and worst 3 basses that I've reviewed in 2023, and basses that I've also had bought and then returned back because they were loaners, things like that. It'll all be covered on December 30th. So check that out. But you can also feel free to check out my video that I did last year of my top basses of 2022. Yeah, so that was fun. That was my first video and I loved it. That was my best. That was my favorite one. And that's perfect. You know, I told myself years ago, shout out to you, NPM, by the way. I had told myself in 2023, I'm only going to just have 5 basses. And yeah. It just doesn't work out like that. Whenever you tell yourself, I just want 5 basses and that'll be it. I am good. I am solid. I am good to go. I am content. And then 20 basses later, you're just like, but I get it. I get it. Congratulations, by the way. Do I have a bass for you? Potentially. 2024 will definitely be a year where I might start giving away basses for the channel for anyone that is subscribed and anyone that comments. So yeah, that's going to happen in 2024 for sure. I just don't know what bass yet, but it's definitely going to be some of these in the racks. So stay tuned for that. I might actually go down in May because I do have content pretty much scheduled all the way up until May. So that's going to be cool. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And what is up, Carolina Big?
Let the bass go.
Cool guy. Really cool guy. And all right, Gassy 406, let's go. And it's gonna be a fretless. Yeah, dude, honestly. Ooh, you can go wrong with the fretless bass. Like, here is one fretless bass I am really eyeing on for 2024. And you know, I told myself, look, I don't want to go to Namm in 2024 in Anaheim because I want to save up my monies to go to the one in Nashville during the summer. But this came out and I'm kind of like, I want to see it at the Ibanez booth real soon. And for some reason, the Ibanez website is not loading for me. I'm just going to type in Ibanez. Maybe the homepage will start shooting up. But this is the bass I am really looking forward to seeing. Again, Ibanez is just... Why is it acting funny? Anyway, this is what I'm really looking forward to seeing at Namm. I really, really want to try this bass out in my hands real soon. And considering that Steve DeGorgio, which is a fretless player for metal and is well known for his first band Sadus and his collaborations with a lot of metal musicians and bands like Testament, Death, bands I can only think of at the top of my head right now. But I really like this bass. And funny enough, Steve DeGorgio was actually the bass player that got me into Nordstrand, the brand Nordstrand pickups. They just were phenomenal. The way I heard him play his bass with those Nordstrands and just how other people play basses with Nordstrand, I was just sold. So this bass will be the fretless bass for me to try. And I'm just really looking forward to it. I mean, this green color too is just out of this world. And I just love everything about it. Oh my gosh. And then the fact that, yeah. That's why I was like, do I really need to go to Namm at the one in Anaheim? Because I've gone so many times and I want to skip out for the one in 2024. So it's going to be a sacrifice. I might actually have to just go. It'll probably only be for Saturday and then I'll just dip out. Luckily, I'm not too far away from Anaheim, but yeah, I'll just probably spend a day, say hi, because I know NS Design will also be there because I don't partner with them per se, but I'm great friends with a lot of the staff member at NS Design, especially during 2020 before the pandemic, where they were kind enough to share my video and I believe a photo of me playing one of their instruments on their Namm booth. So because of that connection and the network that I've had with Nordstrand, or not Nordstrand, with NS Design, I said, yeah, I'll keep in touch with NS Design, and yeah, so it's going to be interesting. So, yep, it's going to be killer. Ah, man, that's why I really can't wait to play it at the Namm event. And it is a great color. I love it. And yes, BTBs are very beautiful. Matter of fact, that's actually one video I unfortunately have to shelve for 2023. I did try out a Ibanez BTB, and it was a Volo, the ones that are medium scaled. So where it's like, it's a 33.5-inch bass that is like it's a 5-string, and you can tune it in a standard tuning. So it can go from E to C instead of it being like, B to G, typical 5 standard. Yeah, exactly. Those E to C ones right there. You got it. You got it. So I demoed or I reviewed the bass on this channel. However, I noticed during the review, I was like, cool, good to go. I had did the video footage, I chopped it up, cut it up, and then I sold it to a buyer on TalkBass, and he gave me a very upsetting message saying that the tone knob was disconnected. And I'm like, what? I reviewed the bass before I sent it out. Like, what could happen? I mean, it sounded good. And he was just like, no, it just was just not disconnected at all. And he finally showed me a photo of the tone knob just completely not connected. Like, you can tell it was never soldered. So I'm thinking to myself, did I just review an Ibanez BTB bass when I was talking about the tone knob, and yet I didn't hear a difference? So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to post it up. I'm not going to post up on the channel and be like, wow, the tone knob, it just sounds so good. Like you can hear the difference. And I was saying that in the video, so so I mean I loved it. I loved the BTB. If I would have kept it, I would have, because it is a very niche instrument, very niche, incredibly niche. All I ever did with that BTB was just played a bunch of chords, and whatever like chords you would hear in a guitar, I would imitate that on the BTB Volo, and it was just beautiful. But again, like I didn't want to keep holding on to that bass if I was only seeing myself pull it out like once or twice every 3 months. And I had it for a very long time too. It was like early in the channel in February. I had bought it. I had bought it used at my local Guitar Center, and I'm like, I love it. I loved it because the feel of it was great. It wasn't as heavy or wide. You know how most BTP necks from an Ibanez are? It just felt extremely thick. And I'm just like, nah, like this isn't, you know, this isn't me because I don't have long hands. They're very like medium sized. That's why if I were to have my own custom bass, it would be a medium scale bass because it just feels so good. And I like the length of it too. It's not long. It's not too like all over the place, you know? So yeah. If I ever come across another BTB Volo, I'm definitely going to be playing it and hearing if the tone pot works. Yeah, but I unfortunately have to scrape, or I had to scrape that video. It's still on my folders. It's just, it's never going to be seeing the light of day, unfortunately. So very, very sad. All right. Let's see what's going back on the Reverb before we hit up Talkbase, because I do want to shine a little bit of light on Talkbase because I know they're very known for their boutique type listings, and a lot of let's just let's just keep it 100. But most Talkbase listings I see, they're very I know my I know my I know my I know what I got, that type of mentality. So I don't want to poke any names, but I mean you'll see what I mean later. But let's check this out. So a couple months ago, the 40th anniversaries were on sale on Guitar Center and Musicians Friends. They were for $300. Now, because most people got spoiled, like me and myself included, have seen those Squire basses go for 300, my entitled ass has said, you know what? They're worth 300. They're not worth more than 400, especially when it's used. I would be better off buying a 40th anniversary Squire bass, at least $300 used. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't care about shipping. I'll even eat it. I don't care. But 300 is my personal opinion, the going price for the 40th anniversaries. I remember a year ago, they were selling them brand new for $500 or 600, I believe, 600. And a lot of people, they were just upset. They were going off. They were even making threads, and they were, I mean, again,
What kind of shit is that?
Squire, right? Squire inflation. But I'm glad they went down in value and they started to settle around the 400 range, brand new. So I'm like, okay, someone has to give. And Squire decided to give on $425 brand new. But seeing this for 400 used though, I mean, let's get it one more time.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Yeah, I just 400 is just a very bad taste for a 40th anniversary, considering that, yeah, they were 300 brand new when Guitar Center and Musicians Friend had a sale. Will that ever come again? Yeah, of course. Just give it time. Definitely give it time. But in this market, definitely not worth it. I mean, no way. Check out this PV. PVs are really good. And I think this will be the last one before we start hitting onto Talkbase for a little bit and then we close, because we don't do hour-long live streams. We only do at least an hour, no more than an hour. At least how this channel goes before we start increasing our live time length. We'll see. Anyway, check this out. PV Natural. Pretty good stuff. And hold up real quick. In the meantime, let me just let me play some sorry guys, this is just kind of random, but 1 second.
I went to the Guitar Center on Sunset Boulevard when I was 22 years old, and I got an Ibanez white bass with a rosewood neck and took it home and started
That's awesome.
doing that. I just wanted to learn how to play, and I'd done the same thing with riding motorcycles. I'd always wanted to ride motorcycles. And so anyway, I learned. And so it was kind of like, I have no idea, but I wanted to learn how to play bass. And so I went and got
That's
a bass.
really cool. So was Peter Hook someone you looked up to?
Yeah, Joy Division
I
all
bet.
day. I mean, just, yeah, the riffs, playing chords and, yeah, so that, his playing style and the way that he fit into a song, was probably the most impactful kind of way that I play.
That's cool. Yeah, because
Yeah.
he treats the bass like a lead instrument, like it's the main event. It's pretty cool.
I guess that probably is born too because I was by myself, right? 22, 23, 24. And then, you're just playing. So you end up playing chord. You're not going to go, when you're by yourself, you're not like, dum, dum, dum,
Yeah.
dum, 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 dum. Well, actually, you are kind of.
You're
Smoke
kind of,
a little
but,
weed.
yeah.
You're
Right,
23.
totally.
You're by
Yeah.
yourself. And dum, 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 dum.
That's our next song, right?
It's
there.
so good. There you go, guys. You're writing
this is
music
it.
right here.
Yeah.
But then
Although
you're
Peter
like,
Hook
"Bram,
dabbled in
Bram."
vocals, though, too. Is that something that you
No,
might?
you don't want that.
No.
Breaking news!
Listen here, man. We got to talk about the feet shit. You just cannot bring that kind of thing up on stream, okay? Like you cannot take the feet thing. Obviously, the first time was a joke, but brother, you cannot use a reverb listing as the sauce. Thank you. Good lord, stop it! Stop it right now. See, even my cat's upset. Stop this right now. This is the worst. Bocce is in. He's my live witness saying, bro, what the fuck?
As you can see here, we have Floof on the channel as very unexpected.
Dude, you said this shit like, hey, man, if you need anybody with feet pics, I got a source. That's what I was like, bro, let me in. We got to talk about this. You need therapy. You need Jesus.
I mean, 250 can go a long way. All I gotta say.
For the bass, be clear, the bass. Anyway, how you doing, Soto?
I am doing good. I was not expecting for this type of surprise, quite honestly, because this is my first month back of doing a live stream after my personal ailments as well as a sickness I'm going over this week. But all I gotta say is,
Wait! There's more!
so
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, welcome to the live stream. I mean, you got bullies going on later tonight, right?
Yeah, in about 15-ish minutes. So I've got about that in me. But yeah, dude, like, I'm glad to see you back. I'm glad to see you making content again. What I'm excited for you to see though is for So November to make a comeback, and now it's So January.
Yeah, I mean, again, I just was not expecting to kind of get back on it since November was kind of a little bit of a drag, and then I felt, you know what, let me like continue in December, and then I was like getting ready for it, and I'm like, nah, because life got busy again with work, and then now I'm just kind of like, you know what, let me just start dusting off a bit of videos that I have archived on the channel, and let me just start kind of having those get to the channel so that way it can kind of tell or wrap up for the 2023 best and worst basses. So I figured, yeah, I'll get that out of the way. I'm really looking forward to releasing the Sire videos because I never reviewed Sire on this channel, even though I did have personal experience with Sires, and they just feel so good.
So good.
I mean, they just...
When you on it, like, oh yeah. They're the bees knees, dude. Sorry, I'm just petting my cat down here. He's very attention heavy. But yeah, nah, dude, I've been the same way. I had finals week pretty recently, and that hit me like a bus. I just finished last Wednesday, and last Wednesday was when I finally got around to editing my my top 3, bottom 3. But if you go to my channel now, the secret's out. It is not it is not just a top 3, bottom 3. It's a whole fucking award ceremony called the Floofies. You've been in on this, actually. You're probably the only one underneath that I told. I wanted to keep it a secret from Bully, at least, just because him surprised at anything is always a good time. So I'll drop the ball on him today. But but yeah, dude, I started a new job this week too. I teach at a guitar center now, which is very fun. I've been enjoying that.
Nice.
Students in, and then I can get paid pretty consistently. It'll be cool. But man, yeah. So you have an archive of videos, huh? Like just stuff that you just either didn't finish in time or just didn't finish at all.
Yeah, I mean, because I know for that cider video, or no, the Ibanez video, that was actually going to be literally uploaded for Halloween. But because at that time, that was when Fender announced they were going to release the Mike Kerr signature bass, and I was so for it because I was 2023 was a year when I got so heavily addicted to Jaguar bass bodies. I don't know why. I just love the body shape, and I've always loved how they look cool. So I said, I don't know why. I just been on this big thing on Jaguar basses, and when I saw that they announced it, I was like, oh, sick. And I actually do like Royal Blood. I'm not like a hater like a lot of the people in the comments said in my videos about the unboxing and the review. So no, I wouldn't say I'm a big fan. I am a fan. Matter of fact, when I used to play in bands, that was kind of like the inspiration of my sound, was just that band and Death from Above. Just that nice, loud, distorted bass sounding like a guitar was just it for me. And so those were the 2 bands I looked up to, and I just started like kind of imitating their sounds. Yeah, so I was a big fan, of course, seeing that bass coming out as a signature. I was like, fuck yeah. So got it. And disappointment, which again, oh my gosh.
Ooh, yeah, nah.
So yeah.
There's it's on there. It's the only bass that, to I guess to spill a little bit more of the juice on the Floofies. There's 10 categories. It's about 26 minutes long, and it's probably the most editing intensive video I've done on the channel probably ever. It took so usually I don't have, unlike you, I don't have a backlog. I can't keep it. Because if something gets put on the backlog, it's gone. It's forever not happening. So I try to do it all at one day if I could help it. The Floofies was the first one where I kind of was able to get away with not doing that, because it was a video that I set out for myself that had to get done in a certain time frame, and I was kind of deadlined. But it was filmed before finals week and then finished Thursday.
Wow.
Friday. Because I basically filmed everything, did the finals, and then edited everything down. It's a handful. The Mike Kerr does win an award. I will not spoil which one. And it's not the one you think.
Okay.
It's not what it might surprise you. I mean, once you hear what the award name is, because I gave them all funny names and all that. But once you hear the award name, you'll be like, oh, this one, this is where the Mike Kerr goes. But it's not what you would think it is. I feel like there's going to be a couple of surprises actually when it comes to the Floofies, because there are a lot of basses that I thought I didn't like, I tried, and then I liked, and then there were basses that I thought I would like, tried, and didn't like. So
really,
yeah, it was 2023 in terms of bass gear was very much a mixed bag. There was stuff where I was super hyped about and ready to go check out. I finally got to check it out, and it was just I didn't care for it, or it was mid, or even worse, it was a bad instrument. And then there are instruments where I was like, this thing's gonna be fucking garbage, but I'm gonna try it because it's funny, and then it ended up being something I actually really enjoyed. So I feel like the Floofies are going to be exciting. I feel like y'all are about to have a good time. It comes out on the 19th at 8 p.m.
Nice. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be staying tuned to that because I mean, I don't want to miss that. And yeah, of course.
I feel like it's the last video of the year too, because my birthday is December 27th.
Nice.
Started to turn into an interview about me. I kind of just hijacked your stream. I'm sorry. I just am
No,
so
you're
excited
fine.
about this, so I'm happy to talk about it.
Oh, no.
But my birthday is the 27th of December, so I was like, yeah, for that last week of December, I'm just gonna be, I'm off.
Oh, yeah.
Just not gonna film, not gonna edit, not gonna do anything. Just gonna enjoy my time with my partner here, because I can't fly home for Christmas, unfortunately. But I'll be with my partner and it'll be nice. And then come January, I'll start cranking up the videos again. But like this year, I mean, I think it was a very successful year for you because I think you surpassed 1,000. Yeah, this year.
Yeah, I did. And then, I did mention that in the beginning of the stream because I was not expecting that at all. I was just going to be like, you know what? Just keep doing what I do.
Yeah.
Again, thankfully I reached that threshold. I'm even close to 2K. It's just, I still got to deal with YouTube legal stuff because they took me off of AdSense when I was literally earning. And yeah, I'm just right now I'm on my NWO phase.
What's cool is you did your thing and your thing worked really well.
Yeah.
Because I checked I think I found you like your actual YouTube channel because I think I knew you from Lobster's like Discord server.
That's right. Shout out to Lobster, which I still don't
shout
know.
out.
I still don't know when he's going to be coming back because I mean, if he's even ninja watching, I mean, not gonna lie, he was kind of like my motivation to do the YouTube videos. Because even when I did see him in 2020, it was kind of like, hey, that's kind of what I have experience with. And at the time, I really wanted to do YouTube during 2020, but I just, I had to deal with a broken heart that I had to heal on my own. So I was like, you know what? Let me give it time so that way I can do this stuff. And then, of course, I come in like in the tail end of 2022. And yes, anarchist lobster, as in low end lobster, because yep, shout out to him.
Yeah, I DM them. Like just from time to time, we just kind of shoot the shit, and they're super nice. And I don't know when they will return to YouTube.
Yeah, because I know we were like
it's probably going to be. I'm not gonna give out too much.
Yeah, don't. I'm rather just
it wouldn't be my mostly from the standpoint of it wouldn't be my place to talk about. It's going to be different. I know that for a fact. I'll leave it at that. It'll be different.
Yeah,
and it'll be a good kind of different. So.
That is. Because I think he did mention something on his Discord channel that he was gonna like change things up. So that's good, because not gonna lie, even doing these type of YouTube content for going on a year and a half now, yeah, you do start kind of seeing things where you're like, it's time to start changing things. and that's why the live stream for me kind of came about, that idea, because I did have that idea for a while too of, you know what, let me do a live stream where it's dedicated to me going and buying a bunch of bass guitars and looking through them online, because I'm going to be shopping with you guys, giving you the full end scoop of this is how I get deals. This is how I wake up super early in the morning dedicated to find these deals, especially when it came to my first video that got blown up was the Squier Contemporary Active Jazz. I had found that bass used at Guitar Center with already Nordstrom pickups installed for like $250 not brand new, but $250 used. And I'm like, this is freaking great. So boom, it added that in my cart from Guitar Center, and I started having a great time reviewing it, and was not expecting like 13 or whatever K it has now.
Oh, dude, views. You want to know a video blew up for me? It was such a surprise. The Jack Cassidy video. My Jack Cassidy review was the one that blew up. Because for the longest time, because I was a very, very bad at like presenting myself and performing on YouTube for like the first year that my channel existed. I didn't really try all that much, so not much happened. But the start of 2023 was when I was like, all right, we're gonna make a video every month, one video every month consistently. I'm going to do this. And I kept to that. And actually put out more. I think I don't know how many videos I put out this year, but I think I was definitely above 12. I was well above 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 20, 29, 30. It'll be 31. It'll be 31 videos by the end of the year. So I more than doubled what my original goal was. And yeah, dude, like going off of what you said about Lobster, like Lobster was an inspiration for me. I'm a big fan of Philip Conrad, Johnny Dibble, Bully, of course, and Bully basically took me under his wing and I became like a stream co-host.
You became
just suddenly.
You became the Robin to his Batman and streams.
I became the Doctor Strange of his streams. Dude, it was so weird because the first time, like the first time that I popped up and he recognized me, I just made a reference of his in that video. I was like, yeah, but we don't have a fucking intro here. Because my whole channel's entire basis and why I pull so many inspirations is I wanted to do the bass review thing or the bass gigging thing. That, like, you know, Philip Conrad more towards the bass gigging, Lobster more towards the bass review, same with Bully. And just be really funny, like just present and be borderline like a comic at it. And that was what my channel kind of wanted. I wanted my channel to lean heavily into. It's just very more the jovial side of things. And like it just led me to get to a point where I just made a Bully reference and I hopped on Bass Hang one day and it just kind of all cascaded. It's something that like I don't feel like I deserve, but I definitely don't take for granted either.
Yeah, I mean, it worked out for you because now you pretty much have a platform within his platform, which is good because especially that you're starting up with your YouTube channel. I mean, that's a great leg up and a boost up too. So that's good.
And it helps like it boosts like the mentality and it kind of provides more of like a drive as to do it. Like now, you know, before it was just like, you know, like 8 people are going to see this video, but at least 8 people will get a laugh out of it to like, okay, there's an audience now and there's an audience I'm interacting with. Like the last few videos that I've had have been great view-wise, fantastic. And like, I'm starting to just figure it out and kind of find my niche in the YouTube world. And I've been enjoying that. It's been a fun journey. I'm very excited that I'm happy that this year is coming to a close for a lot of personal reasons. But I'm happy that like the channel's almost at 200 subs. My goal for next year is to get it to 1,000. That's the end goal. So no video count next year.
And do it.
But yeah, I think that Bully was a very good change of pace in my life and one that I wasn't expecting. I was like so nervous the first few streams too because I was like, fuck, I can't fuck this up.
No, for real, seriously. And I think you also got notified from Bully. I guess he's doing his live stream right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm about to.
Out of that.
Cool.
Thank you for letting me like just vent about this year with you. Honestly, I wanted to hear more about your year, but we ran out of time. Just hop on Bully's. I'll see if I can get him to do it.
Yeah, see if you can get me in. I'll do what I can do for a little bit because I am going to sleep a little bit early for tomorrow because I'm going to be going back to work finally after being sick. So I want to start doing that.
I feel better.
Yeah, then I'll definitely finish off my live stream with talk-based listings.
Alrighty.
Well, and more feet pics. All right. See ya.
No, terrible. Anyways, goodbye, everybody. If he shows you feet pics, contact me immediately. I will call the police. Anyways, love you, Soto. Peace out, bro.
All right. So thank you, everyone. That was Floof again, and let's get back into a little bit of the talk-based listings here. So, I know that was a very yes, and let me just go for one page here for talk-based here because I am not really seeing a whole lot of good listings here, other than a Rickenbacker from 2023 for 1,800, which again, it's not that bad, but what can you say? A Rickenbacker is a Rickenbacker, but for 1,800,
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Yeah, I mean, 1,800. I can, let's say, if I was really desperate for a Rickenbacker, I would definitely go for like 1,500. But that's just like me being extremely lowballed. But yeah. Steve Harris. Okay. A great signature bass from the Fender model. I'm I'm not a big fan of their necks. They're super chunky for a P bass for me. But for 900, it's actually not that bad. You know, matter of fact, for that price, I'm going to give it.
Give me a hell yeah!
Especially for that price, 900 used. And is it going to come with the gig bag? That's the one thing too. From the listing, it doesn't look like it. But for that price, it's actually not that bad. I'm just not a big fan of the neck. Like, you notice how the headstock is a little bit like tinter than the neck. Like the headstock is like a little bit dark, but then the actual fretboard of the bass is like very lightweight. It's kind of like a farmer's tan type type thing going on. Like you see that right there, the neck is like dark, or you know, the neck is extremely light, but the headstock is dark. Yeah, that to me is yeah, that's
Oh, the humanity.
oh, it does come with the gig bag, so that's actually really good. I would even fight for that price, honestly. I would consider it. But plus shipping though. Actually, I did forget, and it's also from Canada too. Hold up.
Hell to the no, hell to the no.
Yeah. If I didn't see that it was in Canada, I probably wouldn't have gave it that much that much praise. But no, I mean, yeah, that's just Sire. We're just talking about Sire too. And yeah, 5-string too. And it's the active yeah, it's the active joint here. And it does unfortunately have the old battery control plate that yeah. I need a screwdriver for this.
Nope, 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 nope. To the no, no, no.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
I can get hold on. I have my new sound effect for that.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
No. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for the live stream for Talkbase listings and Reverb listings. Let me go ahead and acknowledge some chats before we head out and finish off this live stream. Thank you again for everyone that tuned in and stuck around for Floof that came along and gave a little bit of his dialogue. And for some reason, yeah, I guess I was way too zoomed in. But let's acknowledge some chats that were here earlier during Floof. It's always great to see Shannon here. I don't know if she's still here, but and yes, the P10s and the V10s, as well as the M7s of the Sire basses, are the way to go. And yes, appreciate you coming in here. I'm definitely gonna send out an SOS to you from England. And yeah, okay, so that's already been answered. And yeah, I mean, he is okay. Yeah, he did lose a lot of weight, and more significant amount, I should say. But yeah, obviously health is always number one. That is actually what I need to prioritize for myself, because before I started doing YouTube, I was semi-fit for myself. But I noticed throughout the year and a half of creating live streams, and not creating live streams, but creating content and doing live streams here, I gained 30 pounds. So
Nope.
I do got to get back on it, because yeah, health is number one. And I was like neglecting my health for this YouTube channel, because I did have that motivation to get to 1K subscribers, which I did. And again, without you guys, thank you. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. I was not expecting this milestone to happen and to complete for my year 2023. So I thank you guys again for just for giving me a chance and doing what I do and doing what I love to do, especially during the pandemic in 2020, when I was doing these type of stuff myself. I wasn't even recording videos of me reviewing basses. It was just me buying up basses from Guitar Center and selling them because I got bored of it, or I just, wanted something new. And this was, I did this before the YouTube thing. So I was just kind of doing this on my own. Even during 2019, I just started buying a bunch of basses and started just reviewing them for myself. Even brought them to shows when I was in a band still, played them, gave my own review, sent it back. it was fun. And now I can do this for YouTube. And it's a good ride. It was definitely a good ride. And yeah, I agree. Floof was definitely a good change of pace for Bullies Live, which I will be hopping on a little soon or shorter once I get to, get to that channel and see what's good. And yes, all of the peeps in the comments, I agree. I agree. And what day job do I do? Well, that's going to be for the next live stream. I will definitely answer that question. And once again, thank you all for tuning in for this live stream. My name is Sono Jono, where we promise the bass, the whole bass, and nothing but the bass.
Let the bass go.
Peace.
I went to.
What's up, slappers? Wait, so is this not a guitar? Okay, so apparently it's legal to play bass with this. This is impossible. These strings are huge.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music. You guys have been requesting it, so I thought I'd give you your very first bass lesson.
I have everything plugged in. Why is it not making any noise? Oh my gosh. These frets are so wide. Ugh, this is so heavy. Okay, so how do I play a guitar solo on this? Yo, I'm starting to think I bought the wrong instrument. I hope girls find this just as attractive as playing guitar. Wait, so I can't play Wonderwall on this? I regret not starting out on guitar. So I have to play bass like this? Why? Okay, I've always wanted to play this song.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.